start recording. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. God, it's a blustery day here in the south of England today. How are you? Come on in. Got something nice lined up today. Yeah. I spent 2 hours on Saturday preparing something cool today, and then I thought that's too complicated. We need to keep it simple. We need to chillax. And so I've done something different, and I like this too. So come on in. Good morning. Come on in. Great to have your company today. It's been a busy weekend for me on the telly. Oh boy. And Paul, he takes over now. I've just handed him the baton. Off he goes. And I'm off the hook. So it's been since Friday now. It's been a bit full on. But that's okay. Thank you for joining us and thank you for supporting us. Come on in. Let's have a cup of tea. Hey? Be all right. I always say that. Well, it will be. This too shall pass, remember? Come on in. The heating's on. It's warmer over there. That's where the radiator is. Anybody that's new to the SHAC, just everybody's so friendly in here. Just mingle. There are loads of lovely folk in here. Come on in, guys and girls. Yeah, we've got some fellas as well. Yeah, the SHAC. Aren't we glad that we kept this going, eh? God. Hey? Oh, I don't know what I'm laughing about. If you don't laugh, you cry, right? Just got to keep smiling. Come on. Be all right. Good morning, Barb. Hello, Hilda. Just watching your 8 a.m. show. Oh, yeah. I was enjoying it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed yesterday's as well. Stamps, that's me, innit? I'm a stamper. In my heart, I'm a stamper. Clues in the name, Clarity Stamp, hey? Early to the party today. Do you see my glasses steam up then? Early to the party today. And this week it's Doodle week. So we finally put the toucans to bed. Who can, two can, we can, you can. They were great. Cool, blimey, your artwork on Clarity Worldwide. Fabulous. Fabulous. I haven't had time to finish mine yet, but I look forward to it. I might take a couple of days off this week because I can, although there's a lot going on. But I do need to step away. I need to hire a skip for a start because this is getting beyond a joke in here. I'm going to see Mum and Dad this afternoon though. And the kittens, well, they are our joy. Not Satchmo, they're Satchmo and Ella were the ones in Germany. Cool, they were little black, beautiful kittens. No, Ragnar and Eric, very lovely, lovely, lovely little guys. And they're getting really playful now. A week ago when we picked them up, they were quite timid, you know, like, well, it must have been quite terrifying to come all the way from up north to down south. It's quite a long track for a pair of 8-week-old kittens, eh? Poor little sausages. But now they're definitely ruling the roost. They are, yeah, cool. They do make us laugh. They're so lovely. There's something about the energy, isn't there, of animals in the house? The energy. It's just positive, you know. It just if you can just fixate on them, just watch them, they're the most wonderful entertainment and energy, you know. And yesterday it was a real breakthrough because Eric's been a little bit standoffish. Ragnar's fine, he's on your lap, purring away. But Eric, he's a little bit more cagey, he's a bit standoffish, you know. And so I figured it out yesterday. Jealousy. That's the way to get to Eric. So I had Ragnar on my lap, purr, 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 purr. And then all of a sudden Eric's like, well, what about me then? That's not fun. You've taken my playmate. Now what? Anyway, sure enough, up he hopped onto my lap and there he sat. Wow. Yeah, so that was cool. Jealousy. to be used with care. Let's say that, shall we? We don't want him getting a chip on his shoulder at 9 weeks old. Well, come on in. Thank you. Great shows at the weekend. Thank you, Carol. I thoroughly enjoyed them too. My kind of thing. And those stamps from Tina, they just, yesterday's ODS stamps, I don't know, they're just beautiful. There's something very innocent about them. I like them a lot. Yeah, they felt good to work with, you know. So how are you? How are you doing? Are you okay? Stuart's in the building with you, so lovely Stuart's there. He's had a week off and he's come back full of beans, and so Stuart will be helping you if you need anything or you got any questions. Stuart's your man today. And what is the time? It's 2 minutes past 10. We better crack on because we've got loads to do. Welcome to the SHAC. Safe, happy and creative. Stay home and craft. And yeah, as I said, aren't we glad we carried on with this? Oh yeah. Yeah, it just got important again. If it was getting less important, it just got important again, didn't it? We'll be all right, you know. We don't have to find each other. We've already got each other. We're here. If you've got any friends that are a little bit rudderless, thinking, oh my God, here we go into the second load, do me a favour, just tell them about the SHAC. They may benefit from it too, you know? Because the reason that we're here is because it gives us somewhere to go. It gives us somewhere to be safe, creative, you know, bit of distraction, bit of company. Because that's all we're here for. We're here to keep you company. And today we're going to doodle, okay? So are you up for that? Are you up for a good old doodle? What do we need? Well, to be honest, you need a pencil and a piece of paper. That is all you need. If you've got a rubber, an eraser, fabulous. I'm going to go to a tracing paper because I like drawing on tracing paper, and old habits die hard. It's what I do. And then I transfer it. So the idea, the thinking that I had with the COVID, with the lockdown, with everything up in the air again, with things shutting down, with the pandemic on the increase again in England, well, globally really, I thought, let's draw something, one that's not too demanding, because I don't think we can handle demanding. I'm just an average bird, right? And the thought for me of doing something really taxing at the moment is way beyond my remit. I don't really, and if I feel like that, then I'm pretty certain you do too. So what I'd like to do is do something that is simple. It's almost like a revisit. You'll recognise it, and we're just going to edge it up, make it, give it a function. Functional art. We do like a bit of functional art, especially the months before Christmas, because now's the time we really ought to be thinking about making something, if we're going to make something for presents, eh? My Saturday plans fell through the floor because we went to Raku, and I threw all these pots at pottery, and then I turned all these pots at pottery. Then on Saturday we went and glazed all these pots at pottery to go and put them in the Raku kiln, and it tipped down with rain. I was absolutely soaking. Weren't we, Sue? Sue, you there? What a game. Sue stood there with the umbrella. It was a joke. We managed to get one firing done, and then it got rained off because I was soaked through to the skin. And I thought, this is not really enjoyable, is it? I could think of better ways to spend my Saturday, my one day off. Anyway, now it got rained off, so that was rubbish really, but it is what it is, and now it's been cancelled. So there you go. I was going to give you a pot for Christmas, and now it's got to wait. So, so you're getting a bookmark instead. You can't put peanuts in it, but you can sure find your spot in the book. Anyway, on that happy note, let's get started. Be all right. Just a bit overexcited about this. Oh, Pat. It's all right. It's relief. It's relief, isn't it? Come on, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we're doing, shall we? Have you got a tracing pad? Have you got a pad of tracing paper? We've got them. It's good. That's dead easy, this is. Dead simple. You'll love it. Right, shall I show you? Come on. Hang on, I've got to get my other glasses on. Let's have a look. So we're working, let me show you, there's a plan. I've got a plan here, and we're going to work on tracing paper. Right, let's have a look. So when we go here, right, nice, simple, 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 simple. Let me just come in a bit closer, honey, so that you can see. Oh, the other way. That's more like it. Right, so now they're pretty or what? Isn't that nice? So what we've got here is a landscape. Let's call it a Winter Wonderland if you like. Yeah? But I've done it this way round. So I'm doing it on the just so you get where we're doing this. There. Okay? Because, again, there's a method in my madness. I'll just put this one under here, like that. There's a method in my madness. Bookmarks. Look, I'll show you. Cheap as chips. But it gives you, I like long art. Even if you don't want to make bookmarks, you make lovely long cards. Long cards are lovely. They're very elegant, tall cards, long cards. So let's have a look. Look. So what we've got here is a bookmark. In fact, we've got 6 in a pack. There you go. All right. And what we're going to do is make art to fit in here. So it gives us something to do. The thing about it being a bookmark is, of course, it's got 2 sides. So we're going to do scenes, lovely Winter Wonderland scenes. And I've already, now you'll understand why, as well, I kept going on about the packs of paper and craft card, right? So we've got 2, look, I'll show you. And we've got dark, we've got black, and we've got lighter colour. It's a lighter colour, see? So there's packs like this on the website. And the idea is that I kept saying I'd really like to do something in white on craft, or white on black, or, you know, add a little flash of colour. And so, but if we're going to make bookmarks, if it's card, see, this is nicer because it folds really easily because it's a piece of paper. See, and also it's white on the other side. So yeah, if you wanted to put a message inside it, you can do that. So yeah. Anyway, I just think because it folds so nicely. See, look, folds lovely, like real. It doesn't crunch like cardwood. So it's going to be nice. It's nice for inserts. It's nice for loads of things. But for us, it's going to be for this. So that's where we're headed, right? And so that is, you're going to go, well, how deep is it? How deep is it? If I said 2 inches, 2 inches, right? But it's the, look, it's the length, it's the height, if you like, of an A4 piece. So when you go like that, now I've come so far in, you can't even see what I'm doing. Right, now it's cooking. Right, so if you look here, like that, right, it's down there, isn't it? See, you can draw. But what we want to do is draw it on 2 sides. So, and it may not be the same one, but let's say the landscape, see, in a minute, we could fold this over and check it out. So you get it, right? So you want to have a whole piece dedicated to each scene. I really like this kind of naive folk art. Let's call it folk art, shall we? Let's have a look up close so you can see it better. Real easy, real simple. Look, you know how to do the fields. So we've got little houses, all funky shapes. We've got little trees, little bit of doodling going on there. Right, so we've just got this scrap. This is just rough, getting the layout right on a piece of tracing paper. And what we're going to do is sort out our composition. You know what we do. Yeah? You all right with this? I think it's going to be nice. We'll sort out our composition. Good morning from sunny Milton Keynes, Northern Ireland. Brilliant, brilliant. It's so good to have your company. You have no idea. So I thought that we'd make these little scenes, and we could do several. So say for example, you get a pack of 6 bookmarks, right? We can do 12 different scenes, couldn't we? One on each side. They make lovely presents, especially if you've got a book voucher, or you know what I mean, or a proper book. Who said? You know. So it needs to be though 2 inches, and it needs to have enough space above it or below it to fold it, whether you're going to fold it at the ground level or sky level. You see? It may be that you do a really, really tall tree with a little tiny girl underneath it, you know? But the idea is we're going to do long art or tall art. And I'd like to sort of stay with that for a little while. Because the artwork as well, this kind of naive folk art, apart from being easy and very effective, it gives you a sense of comfort. There's the word. Speaking of words, right, this is what I was thinking today, like safe, happy, comfort, positive, feel-good words, right? During the course of this hour, if you get a chance, just pop a little positive, uplifting word on the feed, you know? Something that, because I think we create our own energy, you know? We create our own happiness or our own sense of comfort. We could write negative words, all the negative feelings that we're having, and by the end of the hour we could be like that, like Wallace and Gromit, right? Or we go the other end. Let's go the other end, and let's create artwork that makes us feel happy, and let's talk about kittens and nice words, and let's try and create a good energy, you know, because we're all feeding into the energy, whatever it is we create, isn't it? Okay? Yeah. Sorry I'm late. Jill, you just arrived on time. Hello from Düsseldorf, Gisela, grüß dich. Right, you'll like this artwork, Gisela. Es ist sehr deutsch, finde ich. It's very German, this kind of art. It's got that kind of, I don't know, Scandinavian. That's what we're going to do. Really beautiful, naive folk art, okay? I love it. So, what we need is a pencil, and are you ready to start? Now I've waffled. Pair of glasses. Hey? All good. All good. Oh, and by the way, we dropped the price substantially on the bookmarks. Just for you. Yeah, we did. I got Paul to do it earlier. Right, here we go. So what we're going to do first of all is get a piece of... I'm going to use a bit of copy paper underneath it so you can see what I'm doing. Right, and I'm going to actually work on it at this way. Right, so I've covered up my piece of copy paper like that, and I'm just going to do a doodle. Get the tracing paper layer. Right, so this way, see, I've got one here, and I can see what I'm going to do. Everyone's going to be different because it depends entirely. How many times did I go here? I went round like that, then I went 1, 2, 3. Yeah? So start here. This is on tracing paper. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Bit crooked. That's all right. Doesn't matter. I'll even it up now with the back end. See? So I've done that. Do you want to have a go? You could do a couple. Do another one over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Right. And then this one, let's have a good look at it, because this one is going the other way. Do you see? This one's going the other way. So this is the one, if this is on the wonk a little bit, this is the one that can even it out. So if I start over here, right, how did I do the top? Shouldn't really worry. Okay, so I started in within it like that, and I came round like a leaf. Right, you ready? So we're going to go like that. Go slowly. 1. Right, here we go. Oh, little hill. Oh, that's all right. Just a bit different. Let's try again. Do a different one, because you might not like the first one. Let's try a second one. Go again. Right, up here to start with, give yourself enough space. You can get 2 out of 1 if you're going to fold it. If you don't like it, you can always scrap it anyway. Right, here we go again. This time though, I'm going to sort of try and go in a straight line, Gray. Right, so start again. Up here, let's get this right. Round. Right, up we go. This is a bigger hill. Wahey! That would do. Don't know what happened down there. Right, that's going to come round. And that's why we use tracing paper. Right, see you're lucky because you haven't got a preconceived idea. I've already done this once, so now I know I want to kind of, you always want to try and replicate it, don't you? It's rubbish really. So let's come round again. Forget what you did before, Gray. 1, 2, 3. That'll do. Right, there you go. So I've got hills. I've got hills. Yeah? Well, I have got hills when I turn them around that way, haven't I? There you go. Like so. I need somewhere to put my houses. That's all I need. So when we flick it back this way, you'll see, look, see? There's my house there. So I'm like that, like that, like that. Now I've got it there. So I can put my houses in here. It really matters not. What's important first though, is that you like your hills, whichever ones. So I've got 2 sets. Should we do 2 different ones? Come on, let's do 2, in for a penny. Can you see this all right? Can we see this all right, Stuart? Is the sound okay? And can you see what I'm doing? Or do I need to come in a bit closer? Do tell me. Pray do tell. Hey? Pray do tell. So what we want to do on here is make it look like it's folding. And the way to do that, we're doing 2 so we can decide. So the way to do that is to change the angle and the number of them. Do you see? So let me just show you what I mean. If I want this one, this is going like that. This is the top bit here. If I was going to shade it, it'd be, it's dipping in there, it goes up like that and it comes round. So if it's dipping in, watch, this is the top bit. So what I'll do is, I'll put the top area in. Right, that's the top bit. Let me come in a bit closer so you can see it. Okay, because I'm thinking that you probably can't see it that close. So let me just come in a bit closer. Right, I bet you can see it better now, can't you? Okay, is that better? Looks okay to me, Barb. Good, thanks, Stuart. Right, so what we want to do now, if this is wrapping that way round, then this is going to come like this, and then it gets tighter. As it starts to come round here now, you'll see it tightens up, right? So this now comes round like so, and as it starts to move, there it gets tighter as it goes in there. That one went wrong. Don't know what I'm thinking of. Too much on my mind. Right, so this one, going like that, but it's tighter, see? That's better. So you see how it looks like a wave? And then this one, don't overthink it, Barbara. Don't overthink it. This is what I do, you see. This one now, this is going to twist. So it's going to be tighter here, like that. And then as it comes into the middle, it opens up, like that. And now it's twisting again. Twisting and getting tighter. See? So it's twisting round. Yeah? And then this one, again, it's twisting the other way now. So as we get further towards the middle, we can get bigger. There you go. And the gaps are getting bigger between the lines. But now it's starting to get tighter again because it's coming into that twist again. Here we go. Then it goes tighter again. So you're twisting it over. See? Do you remember we did this in the very, very first, I reckon this must have been one of our very, very first SHAC when we were hanging out together. This was one of the very first things we did, guys. It was like hour number 1 or 2. Remember with the birds? They weren't quite as extreme as this, our folds, but they do work well, don't they? It's a bit of a optical illusion. There you go. Nice. Rolling hills, you see? Fields or hills or whatever you fancy. You got it? How's that look? Do I need to get in a bit closer or have I gone in a bit closer? That works, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't go any closer, I'm going to miss the two ends. Right, so now we've got that. So we've done that nicely. Are you happy with that? This is only on scrap, remember. This is not scrap, but tracing paper. We're getting our composition and we're getting our lines in. So that means if you want to change it, we can change it later, can't we? Now, let's have a look. Let's go in again. Let's have a look now. Okay, I like. Now let's put some houses in. Where are you going to put your main house? Have you got one where your main house could go? And a little bunch of houses. Now, this is where you want to start thinking 2 inches. So if this is the base, right, let's make the base. Let's pretend this, look, this is if we're going to make a bookmark, if that's 2 inches like that, then I want my base, right, to be about there. So I've got a bit more room for my head. You see? Yeah, so I can either, look, I'm going to make a line. I'm going to go right in tight like that. That'll do. So there's my base. And then up the top, that's where my house is. So I've got all that room now. I'll make another little line there. It's 2 inches, basically. Is it? No. Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh dear. 2 inches. There you go. So 2 inches. There, like so. And that's going to be, I don't want to go further than that really. So I'll make a really fine line there. Remember, this is composition, right? So that's my 2 inch mark there. I could go a bit further, but that'll do. Okay, so I want to keep it in this area. Yeah, there's my line, there's that. Now, where do I want to put my houses? Where do I want to put my houses? Well, I think we'll have a cup of tea first. Come on, let's have a sip. Hey? And then we'll decide where we want to put our central image. Is he going to sit bang in the middle? I think possibly over to the left a bit. These are quirky houses, real quirky. Look, so we could put him here, and then we could put a little village over here on this hill there, couldn't we? It comes down, I could put a great big one there. See what I did before? See, I put him there. How many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing, really. Okay, see, that worked better. But that's all right. I'm going to put mine here. I'm going to put my big house here. Okay. Have you decided where you're putting yours? You're not that big. Right, here we go. And he's going to be a bit funky. Right, so it goes like that. Just don't overthink it. That's the trick. So there's the roof, like that. And it's a bit like that. It's a bit of a wonky house. You see? So you can go in or you can go out. What do you want to do? Now's the time to decide. I think I'm going to go like that. That looks better. Right, there you go. Sorted. Chimney. Door. I'm doing a round door. Window upstairs. Let's have a think. Now, let's get a nice little window frame. Like that. Nice. Let's just think sort of Scandinavian. See? Oh, I've got another little, I could put one up there. So we go like that, we'll put another one in there like that. Okay. Just to get the shape right, we can titivate in a minute. Right, so we've got the door, and then we've got the roof. That'll do. Yeah, nice. It's going to be nice. Do I? Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm definitely going to go that way on that one. Do you think I might, you decide as well, maybe I want to make the roof a little bit bigger, do I? Yeah, I do. Otherwise that's going to whack your head in there, isn't you? Right, that'll do. Yeah, okay. Window. Door. Ready to knock. Turn the lock. It's play school. Do you Do you remember? Oh God, I need a holiday. Right, so now let's do the village over here. Come on. 3 little fellas over here. Tiny houses now. I'm going to put, where am I going to put mine? I think I'll put them in here. So we're going to do little houses here. Yeah? I'm going to pull this out so I don't have to keep flicking. That's easier. Look, if I do that, that makes life a lot easier for all of us. Look. That's it. Now I haven't got to keep reinventing the wheel. Okay. So where do I want to put my houses? I'm going to put them up on this hill. Here's the first one. This one was going to do one from the side. Should we do one from the side? Right, like that. Come on then. So it's a side-on house. Cool, you wouldn't want to live in there, would you? Christ. No, you don't want to. Look at this. You'd be all rolling out of bed, all in a little pile, a little heap on this corner. Okay, come on, let's put it up here on the top where it's a little bit straight. Okay, we'll put it here. Right, there you go. I'm putting it on the top of the hill, Gray. This is a dream house, all right? Can you imagine trying to sell this? Jilly at work, she keeps going for viewing. I don't think this one would work for her. That's more like it. I reckon you could cope with the gradient, couldn't you? There's ample parking round the back. No, I suppose you could put the garage. No, not unless you're good at hill starts. You wouldn't want to put the garage there either, would you? Right, so now let's do a real funky one. Let's do a tall one. Like a kind of with a little triangular roof. There you go. I mean, who lives in a house like this, I ask? Little oval window, and then a door. Rapunzel! This is Rapunzel's house. There you go, she's all right, she's up there. Nobody really cares. There we are. Right, that looks better. And now we'll do another one. And this time, because let's change the angle of the house like that. Look, the architect knew what he was doing here, unlike there. And he built it to compensate for the hill. Right, little triangle roof. They're really nice. Look, cool. This is a 2-story. This is a 2-story. There, don't that look good? Oh dear, this one's a bit ropey. Which one would you put your money on? I think this is probably the best one, best bet. So we've got 3 houses. This one looks a bit ropey, doesn't it? The roof looks a bit weird. Should we go again? Come on. I mean, wouldn't it be nice if you could just do this? Say, I'm not very keen on my roof. I want to change it. And then just erase and start again. That's more like it. I think I might actually give it a roof like that. That looks better. Right, and it's got a little window above. There you go, little one there. Bathroom. Upstairs bathroom. That's Jilly's must. I need an upstairs. Well, it's not too much to ask Jilly, is it really? Right, there you go. Chimney. Sorted. We could put cats in and dogs and all sorts. But at the moment, let's just get the picket fence. Should we get the picket fence in? Come on then. Should we do a bit of picket? We could do the picket fence a lot around the back here. I reckon there's a good place to do a picket fence. Because you can't build there, right? Come on, picket fence. Here we go. Should we make it go further away as it goes away? Yeah, come on. That's logical, Gray. So as it goes down the hill, there you go. And it disappeared into the distance. How about that? Nice, eh? Oh, the power of a pencil, isn't it? What you can do with a HB pencil. Absolutely marvellous, isn't it? There you go. Dave would say, well, that's not going to keep the sheep in, is it? No, David, it isn't. Right, that looks good. How about that then? Yeah, we liking this? And then we've got those lovely, that's a nice way to finish it at the end. I'm not even going to get into that. I know, it got a bit complicated. That's plenty, less is more. Trees next. Right, we're going to go for a winter scene. This is going to be a winter wonderland. You've got to use your imagination a little bit. Right, so what we're going to do is, right, at some point when we get our act together, we're going to transfer this onto our, well, if we've got some, you don't have to. This is just what I've got to have a plan. Otherwise, I've got to have a plan. So I'm going to transfer this with the Micron pen. Let me tell you where we're headed. Micron pen, we're going to transfer this onto here. And then we start with the white pencil work, right, which will be beautiful on here. I know it will. And the Posca pens for the snow. That's the white pens. They work a dream. They work like a dream on this, okay? So that's where we're headed. And we may add some colour. So, you know, maybe take a flash of blue or red or make it real folklory. We'll know when to stop. Yeah? Doesn't that look lovely? Right, so now let's do the trees. Ready for the trees? You've got to remember you can't go above the fold line on there. And the other thing is, you see, if this is the finish here, what we could do, I don't know if we will, but we could make a border as well. So that would look quite nice. If we, because don't forget we're going to doodle all this as well. We could doodle it all. So we might make a little edge along the, you know, like we know so many lovely Zen tangle borders. So we might make a little border around there. So what I'm saying is stay away from the, don't go right to the top like that. See? Sort of give yourself a little border. Now put the trees in. Yeah? Okay. You all right? Cool, I've got a splitting headache. I've been up since 5 o'clock. It's all right. It's all right. I'm off the hook. I'm enjoying my folklore artwork here with you. And then I'm off to Mum and Dad's to see them this afternoon and get them stocked up. Yeah, it'll all be fine. We've just got to do what we've got to do, haven't we? Hey? It'll be all right. It'll be all right. God, it could be a lot worse. Hey? All we're being asked to do, let's get a reality check here. And forgive me if you think I'm preaching, but all we've got to do is stay home. That's it. We haven't had an earthquake. There's no civil unrest. Well, no, come on, people are throwing all their toys out of their pram, but there's, you know, all we've got to do is stay home and stay safe, you know, just to calm down and be all right. We just got to make the best of it. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? And we're making lovely bookmarks and they're going to be really nice. Really nice. I'm excited. Yeah, so come on. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. Reality check. Write a list of gratitude, things to be grateful for. 1, I'm here. 2, you're here. 3, it's warm. 4, I've got food in the fridge. 5, you know, it goes on and on and on. It goes on and on. Loads to be grateful for. Turn it round. Keep that positive energy going. Right, trees. So what we could do with the trees, these are quite nice. We can bend it out and bend it back in like that. Look, this is where I'm going to put the tree. I'm going to put another one like that. I think I'll have one over here. This will be a nice one this time. Big tall one there. And I think probably I'll bring one in a little bit smaller there because it's in the distance. Otherwise it'll be a hell of a tree. Yeah? And then what we'll do is, the way to do these trees, this will be good. We're just going to go like that, in, and then out, and then in, and then out, like that. Look, give it skirts. But on the other side, don't worry too much about getting it opposite. It doesn't need to be. So you could go like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. That one went a bit weird. out skirts, Barbara, skirts, like that. That'll do. There you are. Sort of, eh? Yeah, but that's why we're doing a composition. That's why that's it. Right, and then this one again, like that. This one's bending in that way. I'm going to do 4 skirts there, and then 4 skirts on that side. Dead easy. And then this one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are good Christmas trees, aren't they? Where have I gone? All right. Okay, so we've got our trees. Oh, there's one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then round this way. That'll do. Right, look a bit ropey, but we haven't finished yet. And then what we'll do is, now we'll make the layers. You see how we join it together now? So we can leave it like that. If you might like them like that, look. Listen, choices, choices, choices. This is your Winter Wonderland. This is your Winter Wonderland, not mine, right? So now you can decide whether or not you want to leave it like that, because that'd be quite nice. Look, just leaving it like that. Just, oh, Barbara. And you go up like that and then round like that. See? So you could do it like that and leave it. That'd be nice. Or what I've done is I've gone for the layered look, like the wedding cake. There you go. So you join them up, see? And that's why it doesn't matter if they're not opposite one another. You just make the line go like that. Look. Nice. Just swing it through so that it joins. There you go. So they're like skirts now, aren't they? It's all about choices. See, and then you've got more choices, because then if you wanted to, you could knock out that middle line. See? So you don't worry about the middle line, now you've done it. It's a lot easier to draw the tree like that by doing the line first and then taking it out afterwards. So you've got a really nice sort of Christmas tree type, pine tree or spruce or whatever. Yeah, like that. There you go. And then you can accentuate the curves if you like. You can make them more like that. Pull them out a bit. There you go. It's up to you. So you can take out the middle line, or you can leave the middle line in and even add lines. There you go. So now you're getting very zen. Okay. So you can actually add lines to your tree. Do it that way round. It's up to you. Totally up to you. I went with that, but you know, jury's out. It's whatever works for you. So we've got our tree. Let's have a look. What do you think? I don't know. Jury's out. And then you see with the chimney, you could do a miniature of this. Like that, see? So you go just exactly the same as we did the landscape. Let's be a bit arty now. Look, just going the other way. You can go tiny. Or like that. Nice. Nice, nice. Where are we going to put the moon? I reckon I'm putting mine about there. How's that? This is so easy, isn't it? What do you think? Yeah? Right, now let's just... I'm going to detach this from here, only so that I can move it around a bit, because I'm on this tall piece of artwork here, and I'm finding it quite hard. So I'm going to take that out of there now. That'll do. I'll probably regret that in a minute. Right, now I've got more leverage, you see. So now I'm going to go in for some finishing. And if I wanted to, I could add a layer around here. So every time we put another little line around, or it's like a drop shadow. Watch, if I come around here like this, I'm going to pretend, let me see, put a little drop shadow in there, and then it disappears, you see. Then it comes back round here. It's almost like a, there you go. and it comes round and it disappears back in there, see? So it's weaving. And this one as well, it just will give us something to colour in, you see? And that one then goes like that, like that. Nice. And I think maybe this one as well. Yep. So we're just getting little additional areas there, and I think probably I want to just add a little band across there as well. So there's a bit of a separation between the houses. Yeah, I reckon that'll do. There we are. That's going to be nice, you know. Once you start pressing a bit harder, you see, from my house to your house, from our home to your home. Nice. In a minute, when we transfer this, it's going to be lovely. So once we've done it this way round, now let's have a think, because we want to do 2 of them, don't we? We want to do 2 of them. So, but what would be nice is if we used the same base, this bit, but did different scenery. So let's take this now. You got it? We'll turn it over, and we're going to make let's fold it, because I'm going to need, right? So what we're going to do is fold it. Let's just see on the actual, where the fold's going to be, like there. Okay? Is that going to be the fold? Barbara, you couldn't get more crooked if you tried. That'll do. Because it's straight enough, isn't it? Right, so once I've got my fold like that, so I've done that, I've drawn it there, right? Then I turn it over. Now this is going to be the other side, if you like, of my thing, isn't it? It's going to be, look, like that. Yeah? So when we turn it over now, we can draw the line art back in, can't we, this bit, and then we can change the houses. Right, you ready? So now we're in reverse, but this is quite cool. If you want, blimey, you don't have to do what I'm doing. You could do a whole other scene. Nobody's going to know. I'm just trying to make it easy for you. Nobody's going to go, oh, hang on a minute. The landscape's different. Right? If you didn't like the first one, do a different one. But what you've got to do is just stay within the same area, because in a minute you're going to try and squeeze that into here, so to speak. Have I lost you? No, come on, this is easy. Oh, cup of tea. Bring the pen down. God, it's blowing a hoolie out there. It really is today. Slow down and calm down. Be all right. One day at a time. That's what we've got to do. And today we're doing this Winter Wonderland. And we've got another 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. But you could spend the whole day doing beautiful little snow caps and scenes and trees and forests and villages, and oh, this is when you get into it. See, I think making little bookmarks, we're going to make coasters as well down the road, I think. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes you need to have it functional art. Let's call it functional. Like a card is functional art, isn't it? You know, you're sending it to somebody. A pot, when I make a pot, it's to put peanuts in or something, right? Or olives. I spent the first 2 years making olives, so I couldn't get any bigger. But I like it to have a use, you know? It's like, yeah, okay. And I think as a gift, it's a good thing too, you know? Like tags, that's why gift tags are good. Sam, she makes lovely wrapping paper. Have you seen her website? Brilliant. Yeah, really nice. You should check out Sam Crow's website. Home Cooked Designs, I think it's called. Stuart might be able to find you the link, but she's, you know, she's an artist, a good friend, one of the design team at Clarity, and she's creating her own art, and she's selling her art, her functional art, which is brilliant, you know. So hats off to her, you know. I know that that's not easy. We all have great ideas, but to take an idea and then take it right through to the finished product, you know I do it. That takes a lot of grit, you know. So let's have a look at this. So we've done that, we've flicked it round, and now we're either going to make a new one, a new scene, or we're going to use the one we've got. So I'm just going to, let's have a look. I'm going to go with what I've got. I'm working with this because it's the other way around now. See? Just as easy, isn't it? Piece of cake, because it's already there and you know it's going to fit as well. See, I can make it a little bit, if it's a little bit, see that one was a little bit, could have been with a bit bigger. Oh, hang on, now I've lost it. Oh no, look. That house, where's he going to sit now? Wow, he's not, because we're doing a different one. He's going to sit up here now. So it's similar but different, okay? Yeah. Are you still a perfectionist, or have I managed to knock it out of you yet? Don't sweat the small stuff, people. Don't sweat the small stuff. There's so much big stuff going on. Never sweat the small stuff. So what I'm going to do now is pop that behind there so I don't get confused. See, because now I know where it is. Oh, I'll tell you what I will do though, just so that I don't do all this loveliness and then it doesn't fit in me. Blooming. See, I'm a bit of a physical. I've got to prove to myself that it fits. It does. It fits like a treat. Do you see what I mean? I've got to know that when I slide that in, it's going to actually fit, and it does. Andy. That's it. So now I'm going to pop my. I will pop my copy paper in there though, just cause I'm going to draw the next generation now. So this one, so you see what I mean? You could do something different. So the hills all went that way, didn't they? I still quite like that though. But you could do different hills on the other one, couldn't you? Let's leave the hills. Let's leave the hills, because you could do hills like that. You could do hills. You could do hills like that. You could do hills like cheesecakes, you know, like, let's just leave the hills. Let's do the houses. Let's leave the hills and let's do the houses. Right, we need to say main house first. Where are you putting yours? Make sure he's not on too steep a hill, because you'll never, you know, if he's got a little for sale sign and it's falling over, you're never going to get rid of it. Right, so we're going to compensate for the gradient with the angle of the, there you go. It's going to be a good one. Roof. I think I might make a real wonky roof as well. It looks like one of those Martello towers. Was it Martello? There you are. Like that. Martello, I think. Right, nice. Door, window. This one's got 5 bedrooms. There you go. Fabulous. Who says? That'll do. Hey? You want that one, don't you? What a view. This could be water. Do you know that? Bit turbulent. Could be so here we go. Just had an idea. This could be, that could be a lighthouse, and this could be water, and that'd make a lovely bookmark as well, wouldn't it? You put a little boat. Okay, I'm having that one. I'm having that. It's, isn't it? It looks like it's bobbing around in the waves now because we didn't put the lines in. Hey? Yeah. So that could be another bookmark for somebody who likes swimming or who likes the water or lives near the coast. Hey? Or if you're giving them a book that's to do with the sea, the ocean, like Moby Dick or something. I don't know. That's all I could think of. You could put a whale in it. You see, so you could, yeah, depending on the book, you could just put something on the bookmark that creates the link. You see, it's those little thoughtful things that people really appreciate, don't you think? I do. I love the thoughtfulness of a present. Because I think the thing is, when you make something for somebody, it's not just what you give them, is it? It's the fact that somebody spent that time thinking about the gift that they were making for you. So then, by default, they were thinking about you. See, that's great. There's a gift of giving, hey? So that's that one. And now we need the village, the village. Let's have a look. He's way over there in this one. Let's have a look at this one here. This might inspire us a bit. See? I'm going to put my village, I'm going to put it in this little piece here. So then I can put the, yeah, it's a little bit closer. A little bit closer he is. Right, here we go. So I'm going to put a real tall house like that, like a weird one, with a triangle roof. I mean, it looks more like a mushroom. But, you know, this is a tower. There you go, look. It's a tower. It's a 3-story. There you are. Cool, that does look weird. Where we live, near Tunbridge, there's a town called Hadlow. It's got a tower like this. Right, and the story goes that the lord of the manor, he didn't trust his wife. He didn't lock her in the tower, he wasn't that mad. But he built a tower so he could keep an eye out. So he was always sitting up here, look, consumed with jealousy. Mad. I'd have just moved on, wouldn't you? But yeah, apparently he was absolutely, I don't think I'm wrong, I think that was the way the story went. But there was a tower and he sat in it. He didn't lock her in it. I don't think so. I don't think he was that mad. Have you ever been to Curos? I think it's pronounced Curos in Scotland. It's near Bowness, it's on the other side, by the Forth Bridge, around there. I used to go and stay with a really good friend of ours, Monica and Mark, and they lived in Bowness, and opposite them was a place called Curos, but it's spelt like Culross. And it is the most beautiful village, and it has houses like this. There are real, yeah, this could be Mon's Christmas present, like Curos. And we'll get some really good writing going that fits with this kind of folky art. And yeah, we'll practice a little bit of writing so that we can, whoever it's for, or when we go to personalise it, we can either write the name or something fitting or appropriate, and we'll get a really good font, like a good style going. Fancy that? All right, we'll get there. So we've got the houses. I'm going to put one more house in, but it's detached. It's over here. Okay? I'm going to put one more in over here, like that. I didn't do any from the side this time. That's all right. They're all from the front. This is a bit bigger, this one. Well, it's a bungalow. I'm going mad in here. Right, there you go. That's a hell of a bungalow though, isn't it? There you go. Nice. So I've done my mad tower in Hadlow, Curos. I might put a little log cabin over here. What do you think? Should we put one over on this? Yeah, come on. Let's put another one over here. This is going to be side on though, I reckon. Yeah, that's better. Look. Looks more like a stable. There you go. It's only little. It's a starter home. Right. The whole object of this exercise. Should we put some lines in the roof? I think that might look good. Oh yeah. Okay. This is definitely Curos, isn't it? Yeah. Like it. Could make a church. Couldn't you? There you go, church, sorted. Hey, oh, that wasn't too hard. Scrap the chimney, put a cross up there. Bob's your ankle. There you go. Church is a little bit out of town, isn't it? To walk quite a way. And then do we want some, I like a picket fence, don't you? Come on, picket fence. Picket fence. Should we make it go further away again? Yeah, come on. So then it gets smaller and it gets closer, like that. And then there comes a point where it doesn't, there you go. See how far away it is now? And that's going to go round the back of the houses. Right, there we are. That'll do. Trees. Should we do the trees? We got time, 5 more minutes. Not going to rush it though. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to put a lintel above that door and make it square. There you go. That looks more like it. I like that one. Have a look. So it's going to be nice when it's done. So what we're looking at, you see, is two images on one piece of paper like that. This is great, isn't it? And then what we'll do is we're going to transfer this to here. But we'll do that on, I've got to figure out how first. Leave it with me. It's my job. So I tell you what you could do if you were up for it. Should we do this together? I mean, if you want to get ahead, that's fine. I understand. I'm just glad that you're distracted enough that you want to continue, you know, that's brilliant. But what would be brilliant, what I'd like to do is do some of these, do a couple, finish this one off, right? And just do them on tracing paper, different ones. Do ones with churches, do ones on the water, do ones, see how your carrot people are. Do you remember the carrot people when we went to Amsterdam? I think we went to Holland, to the Netherlands, didn't we? We drew little carrot people in Leiden. Yeah, so the trick is to start, because it's always, where do we start? And I find starting with a swirl like that, and it doesn't have to be that wide a swirl. If you wanted to, you could make one like we did before, that's not quite so wavy, you see? And then that way, you could come in like that, and go up like that, and then maybe one big hill there. Right, see, so it's not so extreme. This is the Netherlands, well, no, Netherlands, there, look, this is Holland. There are, that's Holland. And you can, if you're standing here, right, there's your little carrot man, there you are. They say in the north of Germany where I was born, if you, you can see on Friday who's going to visit you on Sunday. Because it's so flat. No wonder everyone rides a bike over there. No energy required, right? So yeah, so that'd be quite easy if you're doing Holland. Enjoy it. Do some real nice folk arty little scenes, and then make sure that you leave enough so that you can fold it. The only reason I say that is because it will be easier when we go to put it on our, so we haven't got to work with 2 bits. It'll be easier when we can actually draw them like that and then just fold it. Agreed? So, was it simple? Yes, it was. Did it need to be simple? In my opinion, yes, it did. Keep it simple, and let's not overcomplicate things. Let's just enjoy the ride. And less is more. You know, sometimes the most delightful things are the simplest things. And this is going to be us cutting our teeth on using white pencils, on darker card. But if you haven't got any of that, and this is the point, it doesn't matter. You can do this on a bit of white copy paper with a pencil. You don't need all the gear if you don't have it. it doesn't mean you can't join in. You can't say, oh, well, I haven't got any craft card and I haven't got a ruler and I haven't got... All you need is a pen, a pencil and a bit of paper and an open mind, you know. We're only here to keep you company. So enjoy the ride, okay? I'm the bus driver, Barbara Gray, Clarity Stamp in England. And Stuart, thank you so much for your help today. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'm going to get off now. And I will see you on Wednesday, same place, same time, 10 o'clock. Be safe and enjoy your doodling, all right? Lots of love. Bye-bye now.